Good morning. It is August the 16th of 2025. And Saturn is still in Aries energy and is still retrograde. Will be retrograde until November 27th. It moves into Pisces, I want to say September the 1st, so just in a few weeks for a short stint. But Saturn retrograde in Pisces, retrograde in Aries talks about actually looking at reality, looking at where we may have took action too fast, where it's okay, this is what we're going to do, but may have rushed into it a bit quick. So what this retrograde is giving you opportunity to do, because remember, retrogrades are all about opportunity, renewal, finally closing doors, or sometimes reopening a door that wasn't shut properly, meaning that it was like a little off the hinges, or you had to jam it shut because it wasn't cut out, the lining of the door wasn't cut out correctly, so you had to shove it shut, and so it wasn't never shut properly. And so Saturn in Aries gives us an opportunity to really examine self. Aries energy is ruled by Mars, but it also rules our first house. And the first house is your ascendant. That's your rising sign. And that's talking about who you show up as. Who is the representative? Unlike your sun sign or your Uranus placement of who you actually are, who are you showing up as? Who is the representative? And it's giving us the chance to retune that representative, to get our affairs in order, to get all our legalities, judgments in order, final say so, who's here, who's not. What are our boundaries? What are our morals? What are our standards? What are those? Do they need to be readjusted and redefined? And that is what Saturn in Aries retrograde. Alrighty, and we also pulled another card from the Herbal Astrology deck, and we pulled the number 2 of St. John's Wort, and it talks about radiance. St. John's Wort is actually an herb of the sun. So this is Leo energy that we pulled. And with this energy, it talks about joy, warmth, resilience, happiness, understanding, manifestation, spiritual power, and protection. And so the guidance of this card is this. The Midsummer Goddess celebrates the multifaceted elements of life in a state of joyous abundance, reminding us that the wellspring of true wealth and healing is within. St. John's Wort is here to remind you to cultivate practices deep within yourself to experience this enlightening truth. Avoidance and distraction from this great knowing are unconscious habits that build up and manifest as scarcity, fear, and low moods that inhibit you from walking in your truth. St. John's Wort grants us the spiritual courage, a fire needed to navigate the death of the old self. So that's the daily message for today. Y'all can't tell me I'm not getting good at this editing thing. I done went back in, got the right date in, added the card pull here. I'm getting good at this editing thing. Ooh, am I my own video and sound engineer? I think I am. See, well, all you gotta do is put your mind to something and you can do anything. Hope that inspires someone. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. I'll talk to you later. Peace.